Welcome back. We're going to do another tier list video, but Age of Sigmar this time. So we're starting off with Cities of Sigmar. So these are the everyman that holds kind of everything together. These are the normal people who fight against the worst monsters out there, as the mortal realms have been swallowed up by chaos and they don't have a lot. So with strength, courage and gunpowder, these mortals stand firm, determined to reclaim their ancestral homes. I think these models are pretty incredible. Cities of Sigmar, I think they can get a solid A tier. Daughters of Khaine. These are relentless, bloodthirsty cult. These are wicked warrior she-elves which show their worship to Khaine in horrific ways, such as bathing in the blood of their enemies to also gain power. They have a high oracle who is the heart of the faction, and she wants to gain so much power, and she's a dark elf sorceress, and basically when she gets really angry, she kind of turns into this like serpent kind of cuckoo, angry. I want power, I want to be strong. I do absolutely adore these models. I actually did buy, this is the first ASOS box that I bought. We're starting off strong. These guys, these are fiery skinned warriors, are fiercely loyal to their gods and are known for their relentless drive to gather precious resources, especially the magical Urgold, which they believe grants them power and immortality. Each one has sacred ruins hammered into their very flesh, strengthening their axe bows with shards of divine power. I mean, these guys definitely look on the fiery side. Not just the hair. B tier. These guys are cool. I love these guys. These are a race of underwater dwelling elves who roam the depths of the ocean. These are descendants of the ancient elven race. However, they were cursed by their god, which meant these guys fled to the bottom of the ocean and used magic to stay alive. Unfortunately, all their children are born without souls, meaning many don't survive, and if it carries on that way, this race would be wiped out. So they had to find a way to extract souls from the humans aboard on water, on ships, and prey on others in the world. Go B, but I kind of want to put them in A, but I don't want to flood A. They stand out as a race of technologically advanced, sky-dwelling dwarves who prioritise innovation, wealth, and commerce. Their airships and gunpowder-based weaponry, combined with their mindset, make them a distinctive and highly versatile faction in Age of Sigmar. These guys have even mastered the power of Ether Gold, which is a rare resource that powers their ships' weapons and even their very existence. Their airships are filled with ether-powered engines and are the backbone of their military forces, allowing them to strike swiftly from the sky and basically have the higher ground. I think it's really cool how these guys have like utilised technology in A tier. Enlightened warriors from the realm of light, built around the principles of knowledge, order and light. Organised into like little groups they all have their own role in society. There are warriors, magicians, those dedicated to gathering knowledge, each contributing to the greater good of their people. The structure allows them to remain focused on their purpose, and each member of society knowing their place in the grand scheme of things. C tier. Lizard men. I know. A lot of you guys love these because they give you that Jurassic Park feel, you know? Space dinosaurs. But these are literally the most unique and timeless race, dedicated to maintaining balance and fighting for the forces of chaos. With their ancient dinosaurs, powerful magic and celestial connection, they are literally guardians and warriors on behalf of the Old Ones. Boom. Stormcasts. I know this is a big favourite for a lot of people out there. I feel like Stormcast is, you know, the Space Marine version of Age of Sigmar. So, these descend from the heavens in the mighty columns of lightning, crashing onto the battlefields throughout mortal realms to fend off the forces of disorder. Each one is a warrior of unparalleled skill, chosen from their former lives to serve as Sigmar's immortal champions. In the internal struggle against chaos, Sigmar's ultimate goal is to restore order to the mortal realms, ensuring that his divine empire and its people are protected from the forces of chaos, destruction and death. The Stormcast Eternals are central to his vision, serving as his living weapons and the ongoing war to reclaim and maintain the balance in his realms. The minis are cool as well. I've been looking into these. I'm considering purchasing some of these, and that does not influence my decision of where they will go in the tier list. These guys are a force of nature, defending the realms from all those who would corrupt or destroy the world's natural beauty. Their connection to the earth and life makes them unique and a powerful force. These beings, each one carefully nurtured by the mother goddess to safeguard the balance of nature. They often retreat to hidden, sacred groves where they can rest, heal. These forests are protected by powerful magic and can be summoned into the battlefield when needed, allowing them to strike from unexpected locations, which I think is pretty cool. So we're going to put them in, B or A, B or A, B or A. A. A tier. A tier. Where are they? These are brutal, bloodthirsty factions related to Khorne, the chaos of God, bloodshed, war and violence. They are relentless warriors who seek to spill blood and skulls in Khorne's name, believing that only through endless slaughter can they earn a favour of their god. Their armies are made up of fierce warriors, monstrous creatures like bloodthirsters, all driven by insatiable thirst for battle. The blades of Khorne reveal in destruction and chaos, and will, with their ultimate goal being to spill as much blood as possible, earning Khorne's favour and a place in his bloody domain. Oh, this tier list is going to upset a lot of people. These are followers of the chaos god of change, magic and manipulation. They seek to reshape reality itself, constantly plotting and scheming to achieve their goals through deception, sorcery, and schemes. Their armies are made up of powerful sorcerers, creatures, and cunning warriors, all forced on bending fate to their will. The followers reveal in transformation and control, often working behind the scenes to manipulate events and people to bring about their god's ever-changing plans. The disciples are unpredictable and endlessly shifting, embodying the god's ever-changing nature. So, I don't think you should be allowed to bend reality like that. I think it's rude. I think it's mean. It's cool that they can do that, but you can't just get your own way when you want to get your own way. So you guys, for the silliest reason ever, these are devoted followers of the chaos god of excess, pleasure and indulgence. They seek to experience the ultimate sensations of pleasure and pain, constantly pursuing new extremes in the quest for personal satisfaction. Their armies are made up of seductive and captivating warriors, driven by their endless desires. They spread corruption wherever they go, enslaving others into their insatiable appetites. B tier. These are the followers of Nurgle, the chaos god of decay, disease. They embrace the suffering and death, viewing disease and rot as a natural part of existence. Led by the Nurgle's servants, such as the great unclean ones, plague bearers, and Nurglings, they spread corruption across the mortal realms, despite their appearance as monstrous and decaying beings. They view their disease as gifts from the Nurgle, bringing a twisted form of life and resilience. Interesting. They are immune to despair, thriving in the face of suffering, and often spread their affliction joyfully, seeking to transform all things into manifestations of Nurgle's entire internal cycle of decay and rebirth. Skaven! a rat-like race that dwell beneath the surface of the mortal realms, constantly scheming and backstabbing their pursuit of power, worshipping the great rat, their dark god. The Skaven are driven by greed, ambition, and relentless hunger for domination. They are a dangerous and unpredictable force, often relying on treachery, vast numbers, and a powerful warpstone-based technology to overwhelm their enemies. The Skaven society is built on treason and survival of the fittest, where cunning and ruthlessness are rewarded. Their armies consist of hordes of clan rats, storm vermin, plague monks, and terrifying war machines, all led by scheming leaders like warlock engineers. Constantly looking for control, the Skaven are chaotic, deadly, and a threat to the realms above. This is a tricky one. B. Slaves to darkness. Mortal followers of the Chaos God, driven by thirst for power, glory, and corruption. United under the banner of chaos, they are twisted by dark pacts and bound to the service of the gods. These warriors, once ordinary men and women, have pledged themselves to chaos in exchange for strength, immortality, and divine favour. Do I blame them? No, I do not. They are led by powerful warlords and are known for their brutal devotion to their gods. Their armies consisting of chaos warriors, chaos knights, and a host of monstrous creatures. They seek to conquer and spread destruction in the name of their dark patrons, striving to claim domination over the mortal realms. A tier is getting a bit big. C tier is a bit better. Flash Eater Courts. So, these are monstrous and undead faction of twisted vampiric creatures who believe themselves to be noble knights. Fair play, think what you want. Despite their icky appearance, led by corrupted figures, they see themselves as rulers of vast decaying kingdoms, driven by insatiable hunger for flesh. Being delusional blinds them to their true nature as mindless, cannibalistic beasts, though they seem to act with honour and are driven by desire to consume the living. Using their armies, they hunt down prey. The Flesh Eater Court, a horrifying blend of vampiric nobility and monstrous hunger and deluded force, wreaking havoc in the mortal realms. B tier. Nighthaunt are an army of vengeful spirits and restless souls created by the dark magic. These tortured souls are bound to the realms after death and forced to wander eternal torment, seeking vengeance against the living. Their ranks are made up of ghostly warriors. The Nighthaunts spread fear and despair wherever they go, striking terror into the hearts of the living. Unlike the undead forces, they are difficult to harm, relentless in their pursuit of vengeance, relentlessly hunting their enemies until they are consumed by despair. Be harsh, C tier. I'm not being harsh enough. Bonereapers. A disciplined army of skeletal warriors created by the god of death. They are made up from bones of the dead, crafted into deadly constructs. These warriors are bound by strict hierarchy and serve without question. Unlike other undead, the Bonereapers are not mindless, but rather a highly organised elite force led by powerful leaders. Their armies consist of Bonereapers, stalkers, and they are known for their relentless pursuit of the souls of the living, seeking to harvest them for power and create more of their kind. Self up to B tier, because why not? Soulblight Gravelords. These are a faction of vampiric undead led by the powerful and ancient vampire lords who will serve the god of death. These noble yet monstrous beings are driven by thirst, blood, and power, seeking to dominate the mortal realms with their legions of the undead. Their armies consist of vampiric warriors, direwolves, graveguard, and black knights, as well as terrifying monsters. The Soulblight Gravelords leaders have immense necromantic power, raising the dead to serve them in an unending campaign of conquest. They are masters of both dark magic and brutal combat, bringing terror and corruption wherever they tread as they aim to spread their domination over the living and secure their place in the realm of death. A tier, S tier. That's what I meant, S tier, not A tier, S tier. Lurking beneath the surface of the realms are the hordes of these guys. These ugly, bug-eyed creatures known as grots are as vile as they are numerous. Their tribes strike from the shadows, only attacking when they have the advantage. That's clever. Joined by their allies, they infest the darkest corners of the realms, and it is here that they plot and wait, ever eager for the rise of the bad moon to signal to start their mischief and mayhem. C tier. Sorry guys. Roaming the realms in search of hearty meals, these guys go in look for destruction as they devour anything and everything in their path. These insatiable brutes possess extraordinary abilities to consume and even drawing supernatural power from the sacred waste they produce. With their endless hunger, they leave a trail of devastation in their wake, ever eager for the next feast. C tier. Warclans. The Orruks are a savage and war-hungry race driven by a primal need to fight and conquer. Born from the realm of destruction, they are fueled by a desire to prove themselves as the greatest warriors in the mortal realms. Led by the most powerful, the Orruks form massive warbands that relentlessly seek out conflict, raiding and destroying anything in their path. The society is based on strength and they thrive in chaos, fighting for sheer joy, a battle, and the chance to earn glory. A tier. This is officially our tier list. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my other videos for painting tutorials.